Alright folks, Richard Moore, United States Anti-Gang Stalking Association. I want to give you some live, creepy, community-oriented policing perverts. And it's a COPS program, and it's an acronym for not only community-oriented policing, but community orgasmic policing. Community orgasmic perverted stalking. Now let me get these, I'll have to pull off here. Now I'm going to let you do your own, do the math on this. Let me pull off here and let these perverts get past me where you can get an idea. Here we go. Let's get this. Righty. Pervert. 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 And that's how it works. So this is taxpayer funded perversion. So your community orgasmic policing, where you have morons that they get somehow validated in life of doing their part in participating in the community orgasm of incest, child trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, and it's all built around a snitch culture. So I'll remind everybody to not miss the snitches 7.5. Let me get this around here. You can see yours truly. Snitch 7.5 on YouTube. My YouTube channel, United States Anti-Gang Stalking Association, and we've got a lot of good stuff on there and some new interviews. The animal apocalypse may be something that, if many of you remember, back in 2010 when we had this plethora of animals coming up dead all over the world, birds, fish, mammals, etc., and that was kind of swept under the rug. Well, one of the individuals involved in documenting this is David Mara, and he took part in a National Geographic documentary called Animal Apocalypse. And since that time, David has been targeted by the government, and from the FBI, ATF, all the way down to local Barney Fife podunks. And so the first segment of that series is already on YouTube, and sometime tomorrow we will have part 2, and David will be telling more of his adventures with the FBI, and this includes being chased and shot and all this kind of stuff. So that's something that you need to make sure you tune into that. Subscribe to my channel, share it, and just know that I am 100% listener supported, and for those that I love these perps. Let me turn it. I'll just turn it around like that. Same deal. And folks, I'll have to tell you about the color harassment. And you see the colors in front of me. Of course, that's the colors behind me. There's nothing new. They have a small playbook. The Southern Baptist Association participating in this thing, and these are your fake churches, folks. Your fake churches. I mean, the Southern Baptist, or your independent fundamentalist Baptist, believe if you're not a member of that particular sect that you're going to bust hell wide open. And of course, it's a racist, fake religion. Now, these are narrow-minded people, ladies and gentlemen. I've always said, and I'm going to stick to my guns on this, these people in these fake churches, if their asses were as narrow as their minds, you could get the whole world of them on one pew. And that gives you an idea how narrow-minded they are. But I'm sorry to say that their asses are not as narrow as their minds. If it wasn't for these waddlers And speaking of waddlers, don't miss the 500-pound Walmart manager in Tupelo, Mississippi, gaslighting. That's on YouTube as well. And so there's a lot of exciting things on there as I continue to exploit the exploiters. I've got Union County, Mississippi, and law enforcement, emergency management, and other public officials, as well as state actors, these creeping stalkers that think they're operating in this snitch culture mystery, have been named in that federal lawsuit, as well as one in Lee County, Mississippi, with none other than Jim H. You People Johnson. As I move forward in these federal cases, of course, they double down on their obstruction of justice, running off of false narratives. The best thing they can come up with, folks, of course, they say, well, this is a legal program. And I explain on my YouTube channel how it being legal does not make it legal. And there's a fine line between what you're hearing and what the public hears and what's actually going on. They're operating a system that on its face, okay, it's legal, but what they're doing is illegal. Therefore, it's not legal. Anything that absolutely conflicts with the United States Constitution and an American's civil liberties will not hold up. That's why I'm in federal court, and that's the only place for constitutional questions to be answered. And that's where we're going to have the real conversation. It's not going to be a name-calling match. It's not going to be these morons out here throwing pissy fits. More of the perverts. I'd like to be able to make this up, but you can't make it up. You can't make it up. So that's the way it is. And of course, anytime you're in Lee County, Mississippi, and for those that have never traveled through Lee County, Mississippi, just letting you know, it's known for two things. One, first place, it's the Tupelo, Mississippi, is the place that Elvis Presley could not get the hell out of quick enough. He hated it, only came back twice, and that's because Colonel Tom Parker insisted he do it. That was a publicity stunt. He hated Tupelo. Of course, everybody in Lee County, Mississippi are riding on Elvis Presley's name. They either slept with him, they're kin to him, or they used to live in Graceland with him. It's always some kind of, he's their darling. And of course, we can't include VM Cleveland, and we're not going to have a womanizing, sex trafficking segment this morning. And so they're known for that. They're also better known for their PAL program. That's Perverts Always Lurking. And this is where their community gets together and works with corrupt law enforcement, and they do the pervert lurk of people that they don't like. If they disagree with you, they don't like your color. If it's a white man married to a black woman married to a white, it on and on. A black man with a white woman, you can best believe one thing. The Klan is alive and well in the dirty South, especially with these narrow-minded cowards working for law enforcement, the snitches. So I'm going to do some more snitch disclosure on the rats working for the cops program. It is a snitch culture. By default, those that are participating in this program, snitching and working for the police, you're a rat. And once that's ascertained, I am going to publish it, period. Can't stop that. Good luck trying. So you keep snitching and ratting and you're deplorable, hating. Look at these haters. Haters. Got these haters here. Let me let these two other haters by. Look at that. Haters. Okay, hate. Look at there. Bam. Okay, folks. There you have it. Now, they love publicity. They've got a lot of things in common, other than being narrow-minded, and believe that incest should be something that we should quit talking about, and we need to mind our own business. What goes on in the family household stays in the family household. And that is the deal. You can't talk about it. So, but I'm going to talk about it because I think that really that North Mississippi needs to really push towards frowning on bestiality, incest, and of course Amory, Mississippi's just an epidemic of wife and husband swapping. The swinging epidemic is out of control. So is gonorrhea. And so those are some of the things that we need to deal with in Mississippi, other than violating and suppressing civil liberties of other human beings, of other citizens that dare stand up and speak the truth. Folks, let me hear from you. Until next time, God bless you.